Okay, my beautiful friends, have a seat. Let's do this here. It is now Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. As I am doing this video blog, stocks are higher across the board. Stocks are higher on two things, and I'm going to talk about these in the order which I believe is affecting the market to a greater degree. Number one, China trade. Let's back up a moment. After the market closed yesterday, several stories regarding China trade were floated out, and futures started to gain right off the bat. Optimism, talks are going well, a deal might be coming soon. The same exact narrative we've been hearing for months and months and months. All right. Yesterday, our president explained that the deadline with regard to him raising tariffs on China wasn't really a deadline. And again, he said today that, and this bothers me a little bit. I want to know your feelings on this. He said, let me see if I can get this exactly right, that as long as the deal, quote unquote, seems close, he would be willing to push off implementing additional tariffs on China. Quote, seems close. I don't know what that means. I'm not smart enough to know what seems close is. Maybe you can explain that to me. I personally don't like this strategy. We've been hearing about it for a long time. It seems like appeasement to me, especially after, when the president came out and he laid out his plan for how he was going to deal with China. He was very adamant that he was going to do this unless action was taken. Now all of a sudden it's kind of like, no, not really. And the market loves it. You can see this here. But again, it looks like weakness to me. I don't think he's dealing with this correctly. That's just my opinion. I am more than certain that a lot of you will differ with me, but I would love to hear from you. Do you believe that this is a good tactic the president should be using with China to say things like this? Because then it makes everything else he says, to me at least, what does it mean if he says something and then doesn't do it? That bothers me. Do you remember how President Trump attacked President Obama for doing things like this? I guess once you get into the White House, things look a little different. I'm just saying that. I'm not making excuses for the president. I'm just making a statement here. That's number one, China appeasement. That's what it looks like to me. And again, my opinion is it looks wrong before the world for him to be doing what he is doing. A deadline is supposed to be a deadline. It's there for a reason. But again, it looks like a backtrack to me. I don't like it. Anyway, number two, keeping the government open is a good thing. There's no doubt about it. And it seems that the president is going to be signing this deal, $1.37 billion for the wall. Okay. However, let's keep this in mind. This is also pretty much out there. The president is talking about using executive power or executive action to pull funds from other projects, whatever they may be, to fund the rest of the wall, or at least the down payment, which was $5.7 billion. Who knows what the actual cost of the wall would be to finish it? I have no idea. But that's where we're at here, and I am sure that many people are going to cheer this, and many people are going to not like it at all. I would love to hear your take on it. Is this sound good to you? Is this something you're happy with as well? Let's start a dialogue here. Again, I'm happy to see the government not shut down. I don't want to see anyone suffer like they did last time. But what was the whole thing last time about? Why do those people have to suffer? He's actually getting less money now with this deal than he was last time. Why couldn't he have done the same thing then? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't thinking ahead a little bit, or maybe he thought that the Pelosi crew would cave. I don't think they're caving at all. Although they did say no money for the wall at all. So I guess that could be thought of as hell. Well, hell, the president did get some money for the wall. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it anymore. Nothing seems right to me in this environment with regard to China trade, appeasement with China, the wall. He promised he wasn't going to sign anything unless it had that $5.7 billion, but now he's settling for less. However, again, he's going to pull money from other projects using executive action. Okay, whatever. I guess it's at least getting done. But the market likes it, gauging from what we're seeing here. And we're going to watch it. Let's see sincerely this time with regard to China trade, if it's real. I mean, every single time, without exception, every single time we have heard that China talks are going well, a deal was close. It wasn't true. It was absolutely fake, coming from the White House, from the top gun himself. It wasn't true. It was all fake. So what is real here? We all know the stock market's fake. There's nothing at all which resembles a free market anymore, or a free market economy anymore. We are going down the rat hole, and we're going down that rat hole faster and faster, people. Anyway, all right, look, I know this is getting kind of long-winded. And with that said, I will see you at the end of the day.